Hey guys, so today we're going to be talking about how to cut off certain relationships and when do you need to draw the line of like, I'm sorry, this is where our friendship ends. Okay, so number one thing to look at is daily habits. What are this person's habits? The reason why I mention habits is because we work so hard daily to build good habits. We work so hard to make sure that we keep them, that we're sticking to the things that we want to accomplish. So when we bring people who aren't sticking to their own goals or who aren't like driven, just want to have fun every day, unfortunately, like it's amazing, but you can't. The reality of it. I mean, you probably could, but let's be realistic. Number two, how do they treat their friends or their relationships? How attentive are they? How on top of what's valuable to them they are. Do they slack on it or do they take a lot of like massive action into these relationships? Because that's important. If you're going to be investing time into a new friendship with someone, you want that to be reciprocated back, that energy, the value that you're going to be giving them, because your time is your most valuable asset once again. So you need to be given back, like you need to feel of importance. Number three, what are their long-term goals? This is important. Last night I asked my girlfriend, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Right? And I think that that's one of the toughest questions and to answer. And I'm not saying you have to go on every person you meet before to in order to evaluate them if they're good enough. Like, oh, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Absolutely not. No. But it's like, do they have any aspirations or they're just comfortable where they at? That's the main part of it. We all have very different opinions on things, but my opinion is that comfortability is the thing that stops growth, right? If you're too comfortable where let's say you're already a manager somewhere and you're too comfortable, you don't want to be a regional manager, you don't want to have more growth. It makes us feel like life is always moving on, like we're always doing something different, because the point where we feel stuck is when everything is the same, where our life becomes the same ritual. Another thing, and last thing, I'm a big, big, big believer of judge a man by its cover, or woman, whoever it is, it doesn't matter. You have to look at the type of friendships that they have, because eventually those friendships or relationships that they hold onto, you're going to bring them into the relationships and friendships that you've been building around you, right? And those relationships, if they're not good or they're not in good stand, will break off some of your relationships. It will put you on a top position and it will make you look some type of way, right? And you will get judged based on that, because those are your relationships. Impressions matters, guys. It really does. People like you because, or whoever the relationships you have, because you created a good impression. So you want to make sure that you keep doing that, because you've worked so hard in your image, who you are, and you want to have control over that, not for someone to just come in and completely break that off, and break off relationships that you want to keep on and that are of value to your life. But yeah, guys, overall, please take a look around of the relationships. I promise you, it will help you guys save tons of time. It will make time for the things that you were so busy for the things that you wanted to like accomplish, but you couldn't because you feel like you need to give everybody time and you don't. You just need to like really level everything out and decide what's important and who deserves your time and how you want to spend your time, right? Time is so limited. So, how do you want to spend your time? Who do you want to spend your time? And do these people matter in the long term? Do they even care about the time that you're spending with them? Okay? Leave your comments below and let me know what you guys think.